Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you all are doing really good and you're having a great day till now. Everybody is welcome here to learn English. And today in this video, we are going to talk about a very interesting topic, that is in and on. Well, in and on specifically along with a vehicle. So what we should use, in or on, right? There are a few examples over here. Bus, in a bus or on a bus? Well, it's on a bus. This one, in a car, on a car. Well, it's in a car. These prepositions in and on can be quite confusing when we use them with a vehicle. So today, we are going to learn these prepositions in and on with respect to vehicles. Different vehicles, different mode of transportations. Do you know that when we use these prepositions with a vehicle, we are using them as a preposition of place. So you're referring to a place. Now, there is very interesting method through which we can remember whether to use in or whether to use on. So the first one is, if a vehicle is small, then you can use in with it. It's very simple. For example, in a car, in a van, in a jeep. So when a vehicle is small, you use in. When a vehicle is big, is large in area, then you use on. For example, on a bus, on a train, on an airplane. Now there is another way through which you can remember whether to use in or on. So the rule number 2 is, if a vehicle is a personal vehicle, then you can use in. For example, car, van, jeep, right? Taxi, even with taxi you will use in. So there are some exceptions because taxi is not a personal vehicle. There are some exceptions, but this is a basic rule, a general rule. If you are confused, you can use this general rule. And if you're traveling through a public transport, you will use on with it. For example, on a bus, on a train, on a metro. This is quite interesting, isn't it? But then there are exceptions. There is point number 3 we should always remember. That is whether the vehicle is open or enclosed. So if the vehicle is open, it's not enclosed from all the sides, we are always going to use on, because we are going to treat it as a surface. And when we are talking about a surface, we always use on. So if you are talking about vehicles like bike, bicycle, ship, boat, you're always going to use on. Why? Because it's open. It has an open surface. It's open. It's not enclosed. It's not closed. So always use on with bike, ship, boat, ferry, cycle. And when a vehicle is enclosed, that is closed from all the 4 dimensions, then you can use in with the vehicle. For example, car, jeep, taxi. So point number 4. Point number 4 is that it's very interesting. It's a trick, basically, a personal trick that I like very much. If you can walk on any transport, that means you have to use on. For example, you have too much space to walk on a bus, on a train, on a metro, on an aeroplane, isn't it? If you have to crouch down and sit, if you have to sit inside a small space, then you have to use in. For example, car. We cannot walk in a car. Come on, can we? Van, taxi, jeep, right? Yes. So if you can walk, use on. If you cannot walk, use in. Now there comes an exception, that is truck. You must think that truck has a very large area, but actually when we are referring to truck, we are just referring to the passenger seat, the driver's seat, and that is very congested in area. So it's just like a car, isn't it? So we are always going to use in with a truck. The exception is if you're talking about an open truck on which some luggage is being loaded, then you can say the luggage is loaded on the truck. Otherwise, you're always going to say in a truck, in a truck. Another exception, this is the last one, helicopter and submarine. What would you use, in or on? Think about it. Well, you'll be surprised to know that you can use either one. Either you can use in or you can use on. Well, that's a rule in English, and that's quite surprising for me too. But yeah, you can use either one, it doesn't matter. But I would suggest use in because it sounds more natural. In a helicopter, in a submarine sounds much more natural, right? So you can use in. Otherwise, if you say on, that is also completely acceptable and fine. So these two are exceptions, helicopter and submarine. So let's summarize. We use in with small spaces when we are talking about small spaces, right? And we use on with large spaces because we consider them as large surfaces, right? And with surface, we use on. Then there is exception with submarine and helicopter. We can use either one, but I suggest you use in with it. So let's look at some of the example sentences. The children are riding in a car. Oh, she's riding on a sailboat. They are actually on a ship right now. I can't talk to you. I'm on a plane. I'm traveling on a bus. I'm in a van right now. I'm in a submarine. I wish I could travel in a submarine. So these were a few example sentences. I hope now that the concept of preposition on and in along with a vehicle is now clear for you. So I did a quiz about it in one of my live sessions, and there this query was there that which one should we use with what vehicle, and that session was quite successful. And after that, I decided to make a video, a concept video for you, so that you can always remember and you can always come back again and again to watch it if you have any kind of confusion. So this was the lesson for today. I hope that you enjoyed it and you liked it. Do like this video, share the video as much as possible, subscribe my channel if you're new here. I'm going to see you next time with a new topic, new lesson in a new video. Till then, take care and bye.